All right, so I checked in earlier today. I just caught a moment of the stream. It sounds like you were weighing your options. Could you catch me up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just like, just want to play a little bit more video games and chill for a little bit. I feel like my YouTube is on the verge of getting banned, banner renewed.
Well, okay, so sorry. Are you abstaining from politics? What? Sorry, could you explain that a little bit more?
I don't know. I just want to pull back a little bit. I think, like, do a couple hours of new stuff, and then maybe I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. What about public events and canvassing and midterms and all that?
For public events, whatever I currently have scheduled now, midterms and canvassing, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. And then I guess the other question is, do you have any backups as?
Listen, I'll be depressed too if I was going at Sprung over and over again until I won, okay? Listen, I would also be depressed if I was like fucking spronging. Is that what you say? Spronging? Okay.
An example, like, would you consider migrating to Kick or something that has a looser terms of service?
I mean, I still stream there.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so I guess what I'm poking at is that I'm not going to pretend demonetization doesn't suck, obviously, massive donkey balls. And then, obviously, getting banned would suck. But I think that you have, I don't know, between 5 and 10,000 relatively loyal viewers.
Wait.
Who would probably...
Wait. You know I'm live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just making sure.
Oh.
Okay,
I think there's 1,500 of them watching you play some random video game right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have 5,000 to 10,000 relatively loyal viewers, wouldn't a substantive chunk of them follow you to a new platform if you needed to monetize a different way?
Well, no, okay. But the issue isn't monetization. Destiny haven't worried about anything money related for the longest time. Like, I don't think Destiny gives a fuck about how much money he makes these days. Like, I just don't think so. I just don't think this is the case, and he has talked about it multiple times. He doesn't give a fuck about yeah, he doesn't give a fuck about that.
Wouldn't I need to wait? I could remonetize in a different way. Sorry, repeat that last thing.
What I'm saying is, so
like the entire like demonetization thing is mainly like he will greatly be limited in reach and influence, and he'll lose a lot of fucking content, and lose a lot of fucking influence as well. Like if that had like yeah.
Are you demonetized on YouTube right now?
Oh, at the moment I am, yeah.
Okay, and then are you appealing it through a community manager or whatever?
Yeah, but I don't. So it's not like a good. So I might have to wait 90 days and then reapply and see how that goes.
Okay. So then what I'm saying is YouTube is obviously like the biggest platform when it comes to discoverability.
Okay, you know, guys going through it. If he is like going at Sprawn over and over, what is he doing? Dude, he is 100% going through it.
That's why everybody uses it. Everybody loves YouTube, etc., etc.
Oh my god.
There's some challenges with it. So, for instance, like when you get demonetized. Anyways, you know what I'm going to say. So,
Bro.
my question is, why can't you do what you do on a different platform with looser terms of service?
Dude.
I mean, I could. Right? It's more just like a general desire than some like hardcore
Dude,
stopping point. I guess.
This is so depressing.
So, what has made your desire flat?
Retarded people.
I think it's like a general exhaustion of fighting so much random shit, I guess.
Okay. The reason why I guess I'm pushing or asking or whatever is because, like, at least in my opinion, actually, let me ask you this: what do you think spawned your demonetization?
My guess would be the Charlie Kirk thing.
Okay. And do you think that you said anything wrong?
What again? Just do. Oh fuck! Isn't Vosh so fucking Fortress arced that he is saying that he is rejecting Piers Morgan like appearances? Like Vosh is literally saying that he's rejecting Piers Morgan appearance. I don't know if he's lying or not. Like he could be lying, right? But the thing is that if that's true, like God, like you need to be able to have a stronger you need to be able to have a stronger fucking tenacity-ish. I don't know what to call it, but
No, I don't think so. I stand by everything I said.
Okay.
I think most people agree with what I said.
So even if there's like a tactical or optical criticisms, do you stand by behind the principle of what you said, which is effectively that, in my opinion,
if I listen to me, okay? If he brings up food shops during this conversation, I might actually Roblox, okay? I might actually Roblox in Minecraft, okay?
you're not going to disavow bad stuff until the right wing pressures their own people to disavow their bad stuff.
Oh, I don't think that's why I got hit. I think I got hit because that one clip blew up on Fox News where people were making it sound like I was saying that like conservatives need to be killed at events or whatever. I think that's the one I got.
Right. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, and by the way, to me, this actually kind of harkens back to the dipshit protesters at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. setting buildings on fire. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Yeah. So so cutting to the chase, I guess, is that like this, in my opinion, is probably one of the more precarious positions that I've seen in political memory. And so I think it would be a shame to hang up the towel.
Wait, why is it irrational?
This moment.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's a lot of shit, I think, yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's more stuff that you can't really share on stream, that's fine. But I'm saying,
I think all of it is pub. Like the combination of like getting demonetized plus fighting with every fucking community plus fighting with there's not like any strong like liberal coalition and then all the tankies and then the conservatives and then the fucking lawsuit shit for however long it's gonna drag out. It's just like so much like dumb shit, I think. At some point,
yeah, but with the liberal coalition thing though, obviously like the personal and the professional is blending. But what you don't like so for instance, if you stepped away, I think that maybe I'm blazing the Live and Learn crew too much, but I think the Live and Learn crew would probably try to step into your gap.
Yeah, sure, probably, maybe, yeah.
But the problem that I have with that is that Josiah, no offense, love him, but Josiah is pretty corporate. He has his needs.
Like Destiny's on an island here. He's literally, fuck. Okay, listen. This is my favorite postmodernist art piece. Okay, this is Destiny. This is Destiny on an island in the video game, and he's also on an island IRL. Postmodernist masterpiece.
Niche, which is the 15-minute, 10 to 20-minute like political rants, kind of like a Midas touch Brian Tyler Cohen vibe. Then Pisco's obviously an excellent debater, and I think he could step into your gap a little bit, but I also don't think that he has your exact aura, I suppose. And then, Hutch and IRI and Soypill are great, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to do the same thing. So they might be able to accomplish what you would accomplish in the aggregate, but then, like I think something's missing there. So I guess my point is, like, if you step away, then who's going to do the dirty work, I guess?
I don't know, maybe somebody probably needs to rise up and be able to do that.
But I don't think anybody's going to.
Well, sucks.
So what? You're gonna just play video games for the next year and a half until the midterms?
Yeah.
Maybe, I guess, or through the midterms. Like, I feel like if it was such an important role that needed to be filled, then I think there maybe should have been a little bit more support for it. Maybe that sounds really, really selfish, but I don't know. At some point, I kind of.
But I don't think the lack of support is because of that the liberals don't need a liberal fighter. I think the lack of support is the personal issues and also the tactics. Because
Attack him.
I think somebody told me that IRI actually believed in the tactic. I don't believe in the tactic. I
nominate Foodshops. No thanks.
don't like the tactic. But that doesn't mean that you don't use a plurality of tactics.
Sure.
Yeah. So wait, so why, like, if you agreed with the criticism and you're like, actually, I don't think this was effective, and then you changed up, then that's one move you could make, but the fight would still be worth having. And then if you thought, no, this tactic is necessary,
Boom.
then why would you quit halfway?
Cannot be guarded. Can't be guarded. Can't be guarded.
Are you talking about like the extreme rhetoric or whatever thing or whatever bullshit?
Yeah, kind of like the.
Oh, that's not that. No, I'm not really talking about that. I'm not. That's not a big thing. It's just I think in just general, it's a lot of. It's just like a. I think it's just like a combination of like 5 different things. It's just at some point it gets. It's just like a lot of wear and tear, I guess, psychologically.
Okay.
But it's not just like the. Yeah, it's not just like the. Like there's fine to have disagreements on other shit. Yeah, it's not like just the disagreement on rhetoric or whatever, which is fine. I mean, there can always be people who can disagree on that.
Well, so okay. So just pointing it out then. I think that there will be plenty of people who will profit from your retirement. There will be plenty of people who profit from you staying.
For the record, okay, I do actually objectively benefit from Destiny's retirement if he does retire. Okay, the reason for this is because is because usually when Destiny is not streaming, I'm getting a lot of of his viewers. Yeah. I mean a fair amount, okay, for the record. But at the same time, you know, I just don't think it'll be good for everyone overall if he retires. Yeah. Just not good.
So kind of the question is like, do you believe in the fight? And what I mean by that is like, this is probably the most precarious that I've seen this country in for 26 and 28. You've been doing political commentary since 16. That's almost a decade. So it kind of feels weird to quit at the finish line, I guess.
Yeah, sure, but I feel like this is
if he retires, does that put a cap on your growth? No, not at all. No, it shouldn't, unless something goes wrong and I get fucking banned or something. I don't fucking know.
Probably like the most isolated I've been with probably the most amount of like different types of pressures on me. And like if that's the direction that it's going, like I would just rather not. Like I'd rather just play video games and go masturbate all day.
Yeah, but was it always about you?
Was it always about me? No, but I think at the end of the day I'm a human. I think I can only do so much. And like if there's literally nobody else, like it's not like, or I shouldn't say literally, like there are other people.
What do you mean by I don't know if I accept this. So what do you mean by nobody else? Because there's plenty
every
of
single
liberals
person
who are
in this
fighting.
space that I've ever been close to that stands to lose something great will like dip the microsecond anything gets a little bit tenuous, and at that point it's just like,
is that okay? But is that not the nature? So this is something that Rob nor.
Well, my question would then just be, do you have any support network like IRL? Like, it sounds like you're very isolated as a person in this space, which is understandable. But like, do you have any support network in the real world? Yeah, like that would probably be my question.
And his ilk don't understand. Is that not the nature of like content creation? Because the reason why I'm still here, the reason why I'm still
sure. No, it is. But like if that's the nature, if it's just content creation, then it's just content creation. Well, then who cares if somebody leaves or comes back at the end of the day, right?
I want to finish this point though. The reason why I'm still here, the reason why I'm still talking to you is because I was a human being for a decade before I got into content creation. So my moral system, my reputational, protectional instincts or whatever are not the same as somebody who lives and breathes and dies by their reputation. Like, I've been called worse by far better than my critics. So, like, in my opinion, like, yeah, like, it's lonely. It's lonely because, I don't know, 80, 90% of the friends that you had or whatever, the second that things got difficult, or you had a bad argument, they dipped out. But is that, like, are you fighting for politics or are you fighting for you?
I mean, like, regardless of what the answer is, there's only, like, so much I think that I can, like, deal with, I guess. Yeah. I feel like it's a reasonable answer, no? Is that really that unreasonable?
Well, I think the reason, maybe, I don't think I'm alone in this, but okay, so the reason why I feel like that might be an unsatisfactory answer is because liberalism is like maximal human freedom, right? And I think you and I both agree, at least in the capital L philosophy of liberalism, of maximal human freedom, and we think that it's good for the human species, right?
You know what? This music is very fitting. Okay, this music is very fitting for this stuff.
Sure.
Okay, and you've been fighting for that ideology for the past 9 years, right?
Yeah.
Because it's individually beneficial, but also because you think it's good for society?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that system and ideology is at its greatest perilous threat. You've been a political operative, political commentary, political, whatever, for 9 years. And so it feels like if you step away and you say, hey, I've suffered too much, I'm tapped out, that feels like quitting at the climax, in my opinion. Like 2026 through 2028. What happens in the midterms, even if we...
Well, maybe you should have become a Christian, right? Say that this is another trial given to you by God, and by God you will persist in this trial, for he who may believe in me, this is his test, this is my trial, right? You just have to double down. You have to double down harder than you have ever doubled down, okay? All right? You have to say, yeah, this is my trial. This is what I was made for. This is my trial. This is my reckoning. This is the test. God is testing me, and by God, I will not fail him.
We have an infinitesimally small impact on the midterms. That's going to determine whether or not Trump is a lame duck. And then 2028 is going to determine whether or not we continue going down this perilous road.
Kind of funny, Connor is the one to deliver the inspirational "Don't give up" enemy speech. Yeah, you know what? Connor is a good friend, it seems like. Yeah. I mean, Connor is a fucking retard, and he's a fucking, like, stupid piece of shit for going after me, okay? But yeah, he does seem like unironically a good friend to Steven. And I have said this before, like, I've actually said this before. Like, I think that, like, even though, like, even when he was going after me, right? Even when he was going after me, it seems like he's a good friend to Steven, despite the fact that he fucking hates me. But, you know what? I shouldn't be too charitable, but I totally get it, okay?
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you for where we're at politically. I think it's a pretty dire situation. But I guess at some point, I feel like there have to be, like, yeah, other large people that need to step up and kind of fill a role, I guess.
Yeah, but I think even the large people, let's name some. David Pakman, Hassan Piker, Brian Tyler Cohen, Josiah.
Yeah, I think the guys on YouTube seem to be doing pretty good. I think, like, Brian Tyler Cohen.
They're doing pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I think those guys are doing a good job.
What they're doing, Steven, in my opinion, okay, what those guys are doing, I'm just going to be a little mean, is they're jerking off an already energized Democratic audience, and they're telling an already energized Democratic audience what they want to hear. That's what they're doing.
But I mean, like, media is an important role, right? It's not like a lot of Republicans are getting into the mud.
No, it's an important role, but they're not getting into the mud. They're not getting into the blood. They're not dealing with debaters. They're not dealing with blood sports. They're not dealing with the opponent's ideology. They're just saying the opponent's ideology is bad and their side is good. That is like I could watch every single BTC video, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be our side's good, their side's bad. Here's why you should be mad today. That's the content. It's dog shit content. It's terrible. And it's not just like I get that people eat it up or whatever, and maybe it energizes the base in order to do something politically, but I think that there's something else that needs to be done, which is to, like, rigorously understand the ideology of your opponent and then try to tease it and tear it apart in a live format. And Pisco is good. Like, I'm not saying that Pisco can't do it. Pisco could. But at the same time, again, it's like, if you've dedicated a decade of your life to this thing, it's costing you. Nobody's denying that it's costing you. But if this is the most critical moment, why are you walking away? Because that's actually the criticism. The criticism, it feels like it wasn't about the ideology, it was about you.
Well, I mean, I'm only a human at the end of the day, no?
Yeah, and do we valorize people who step...
Bro, the background music of this goes so hard, dude. The background music in addition to the fucking anime speech by Counterpoints is peak. Like, this is cinema. This is, like, literally what cinema is, okay? But yeah.
step away from battles when it gets difficult? Is that who we sing songs about? Is that who we
First
write
of all, I don't need
poems
anybody
about?
to sing songs about.
Is
Number
that the
one.
stories
Number two,
of humanity?
it's not like things have just got difficult. It's just a lot of shit to deal with.
Bro, he literally is trying to give him an anime speech, dude. What the fuck, dude? He is actually, unironically, like giving him an anime. Bro, that's crazy. This is like actual anime shit. Is insane. Dude, this is like, this is peak. This is peak. Okay, this is like actually peak. It's cute.
Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and Jesus hates a pussy. So like,
Well, good thing I'm an
I don't know,
atheist.
buck up.
What, dude? This is like the most conservative way ever to tell someone to strap and lock in, dude. It's like one of the most conservative ways. But I think that Connor's right. I do think that Connor's right. Like, Nelson Mandela spent like over 25 years in prison for his beliefs, right? Nelson Mandela still didn't give up after he came back. Are you saying that you're having it harder than Nelson Mandela? Okay, I'm joking. All right.
Based.
Okay, like I'm being mean, but or maybe I'm not. I don't even know if I'm being mean. But yeah, like, dude, you're. Maybe I'll be mean. I don't know if this is a private conversation or not, but like.
Wait, what do you mean
You're a
by a private
millionaire.
conversation? I'm streaming, right? I told you that.
Right.
Yeah, he's
well, maybe it
streaming.
should be a private conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
But
Connor's and conservative checks
you're a
out.
millionaire. You can hook up with plenty of young women. You're
Okay, all right. I'm checked out.
That's
I'm
what I
kidding.
thought we were trying to avoid this one.
well, we are,
So-
but if they're over the age of 21
then.
and you check their ID, I don't
There
give
we
a
go.
shit.
Based.
You're infamous. You're to some degree you're internet famous.
Oh,
You're
man.
successful within your craft.
Bro, dude, Counterpoints is 100% a himbo. Like, this is 100% a fucking himbo, a fucking himbo shit, right? Like, this is himbo. This is him being a fucking himbo. Like, this is himbo type shit. So funny, dude. Yeah. My god, anime girl.
You've gone after 2 or 3 different crafts. You've done quite well in 2 or 3 different crafts. And so abandoning your craft at the height of controversy, at the height of adversary, I just don't think that is. I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to be comfortable, or do you want to do something great?
I feel like I've done a lot so far. I feel like I've done okay. In terms of contributing.
Right. But you've done okay. So the things that you've done so far, okay, that I think are laudable. All right. Taking on canvassing operations by yourself, I think that's laudable. Being willing to debate people, large and small, on almost any idea, I think that's for a decade. I think that's laudable. I think that the other thing that's laudable is working, as much as people criticize it, working with PV in order to do the canvassing operations during the 24 election, resulting in 1.6 million voter contacts.
I love the glaze. I understand I've done laudable things. I just like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So why are you pussing out now?
Okay, so off the top of my head, okay, like over the past month, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Okay, I'm gonna give some criticism. Listen, I know that Counterpoints means well, but I need to give some criticism, okay? And this is part of the problem, is that like conservatives, especially conservative men, don't do a good job of like understanding how much pressure he is in right now and how much shit he has to deal with constantly. Yeah, like this kind of feels. This feels like pull yourself up by the bootstraps. I'm gonna shame you until you get up. But like, okay, maybe you're shaming a little bit too much. Like, if your goal is to help your friend, right? Maybe the shame is going a little bit too much. But you know, we'll see. Okay, Jesus.
I'm not trying to be a victim, Andy. Okay, but in the past month, I've had whatever is left of progressive victory. Okay.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine to be a victim, Andy. I think you should have the space. You should have the space to be a victim, Andy, right? because the thing is that this seems like a conversation you would have in private, right? Fine, if this is a conversation you would have in private, you're welcome to be a victim Andy, right? I think that's fine. I just don't think you should be shamed for being a victim Andy for once in your life.
Okay, it like turned into tankies and tried to do some weird public disavowal of me, which was fucking weird because that whole organization existed because of my community largely. I've had every single person around me basically doxed into non-existent, such that my studio downstairs is now currently a
Except for me. I've been doxxed. I'm still here. Why? Because I'm retarded. That's why.
drag, waste of money, right? Because even the guy that I was doing the podcast with was getting harassed so much that like he has to back down. I have to the left of me, people like Hassan Piker are just straight reading down my Kiwi Farms thread almost like weekly now to try to attack me as much as possible. I have the exact same people who were supposedly on my team giving mad props to and sucking off Hassan whenever he makes up some new story, like the whole Pisco TSA thing that was just a total and complete and utter fabrication. Pisco will never admit this. I have no ability to communicate basically with anybody in my arena because they're either too afraid of my reputation, too afraid of getting doxxed or harassed by people around me, or will get bullied by other weird like anti-fan communities like Queen Majistical and Aaron or whatever. I don't want to say I was targeted, but I've kind of gotten singled out a little bit, but like on international or national fucking social media platforms, plus Fox News, plus everything else. I have to like be concerned about getting killed at an event, knowing that if I die, basically every single person on every single side of the political aisle is going to either blame me or laugh at me for it. I've lost like a fairly big revenue stream from YouTube, assuming the demonetization is permanent. It's probably about $1 million of money is just fucking gone per year. I'm still being bled on this stupid court case where this stupid cunt is like literally trying to eat as much money as possible, knowing that she's completely lost on this because she's relying on a mentally ill girl who is like outwardly and openly dodging my subpoenas, that nobody will ever criticize ever for this, by the way, because she's a white woman. And it's just like thing after thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. It's just a lot to have to every single day. Like I'm staying awake till 3 or 4 a.m. to try to like work my way through. Like they gave Discovery to us. It's like 15,000 individual text message files. Like they put it in every single message in a different file. So while I'm working on this and building through this and then trying to write up other stuff and then trying to like respond to and like deal with, you know, like scheduling for
Your I'm still here speech needs to be the dono sound.
events and whatever business emails and whatever other stuff, and just it's a lot of shit that's like constantly going on at all points of my life. And then every single person that's in my immediate orbit, I always have to be ready for them to flip almost immediately, so I can't have any friends in the industry whatsoever because all of them will flip on a dime if the slightest amount of pressure, no offense to anybody, I understand it's hard, but if the slightest amount of pressure is
I will backstab Destiny. I will backstab him. It will happen. I'll backstab him. I will backstab Destiny. Yes. Wait. Josh. Jose. Sorry, not Josh. Jose, thank you so much for the 50 HNL. Hello, D is in too many battles at the same time? Sure, yeah.
To anybody, they will instantaneously leave. It's just, there's just like a lot of everything constantly. And yeah, it's just a lot. Like I'm having to like field like emails for like emergency motions that the other side is bringing up to do like the weirdest shit in the world, like on the same.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting stressed out just listening to this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Dude. I'm getting stressed out just listening to this, bro. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. I need to pause. Okay, I need to pause for a moment. Jesus Christ. I mean, call me soy if you want. You like feel free to call me soy. I've never backed down from being soy, but Jesus Christ.
Morning that I'm also trying to like talk to whatever mainstream media wants to do an interview, while I'm also like trying to set up like a thing outside to make sure I'm not gonna get shot and killed. And it's just like while Hassan is also like railing on my 14-year-old son like on his stream as I'm doing that. It's just like
you have I don't know, principles, values, perspectives, or whatever, where you are doing what I think that you want to do, what you think is right based off of your perspective. But I think that your perspective is wrong in some degrees. And I think that there's creative ways out of this if the mission was different. Right now, I think the mission is you, to be honest. And I think that there's parallel things where maybe there's political organizations that could work with you, and maybe you could do a digital media impact with like collaborations, or maybe you could do this, or maybe you could do that. But at the end of the day, you are the center of your world, and I understand that's like a very human instinct. But you know, as somebody, you went to Jesuit school or whatever, like the religion that you were raised with argues the opposite, to decenter yourself and actually to find like a level of liberation in that decentralization.
What was the
like if the mission is
Possible GPU related problems. Driver crash, overheating. Ooh, could be over. Wait, hold on. I gotta check the. I have to check the fucking. Let me check the fucking. That's a good idea. Check the fucking temperature on the driver. Sorry, on the unit. That's always a good idea too. But it's a new unit. Why would it overheat so fast? Or is it the CPU that fucking overheated it? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Dude. What? Why am I?
more important?
Why am I not? Are your fans working right? Maybe they're installed in the wrong direction. Should be fine. Oh, sorry. It's this one.
Than you, then
Monitor,
you'll do
I am
anything to
monitoring.
accomplish the mission.
Now I am.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm just saying. And there are a lot of like other smaller creators that I do appreciate. You've been a good friend, I think.
Let me see. No, 46 Celsius. That's fine, right? 46 Celsius for a GPU. Oh, when it goes above 85. Okay, never mind. No, we're fine for temperature. Okay,
What was I saying? Oh, it's just it can't.
He wanted to say Foodshops. Nah, it's listen. It's better if I'm. It's better if you forget about me. Okay. I'm just here to chill.
If it's that important, then there has to be other like, yeah, people involved in it. I think like larger figures involved in it.
But people, but hold on. I don't really accept this line of argumentation though, because they're all fighting within their lane. Okay, so Josiah is fighting within his lane. Pisco is fighting within his lane. Hutch is fighting within his lane. IRI is fighting within his lane. The one thing that they're not doing is they're not associating with you. But
it
I don't
doesn't
think
even
they're
have
not
to be. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be
associating with you. I don't think they're
I'm not
not
asking for
associating
that.
with
I'm
you
not
out
asking
of
for
some
that.
ideological, political difference. I think they're disassociating with you because of the personal bullshit.
Okay, and that's fine. But then that's the. I'm not asking for an association. Just if anything, just for people to just not mention me at all. I guess I don't know.
Asking people to what?
I don't know. I'm not. That's not necessarily what I'm getting at. But can I just play video games?
No, but they're all within their. Okay, so before everybody, or not everybody, just a few dickheads, before they say like, oh, you're taking alt media way too seriously. Well, sorry guys, alt media got proven to be serious within the past week when we had an alt media creator who created.
I mean, like, if Destiny decides to quit, like, who are you to? I mean, fuck. I mean, like, your intentions are good. You have the soul, but your message is shame on you if you quit. You're not really understanding the magnitude of the things that are coming at him. No? Yeah, I don't know.
A series of conservative chapters get assassinated, and then it became national news. Alt media matters. Hate to say it, it's true. So this isn't, words aren't just wind. This doesn't mean that your words don't have consequences. So if this stuff matters, then it matters in the aggregate, and it matters.
Well, to be fair, like if Destiny can't do it, if Destiny is the only one that does it, like does the right thing or something like that, and nobody else does it, maybe like we do deserve to fail. You know, like maybe that sounds really harsh to say, but like after all this time and nobody else is willing to do what he is doing or something, and actually have the correct opinions, maybe we do deserve to fail. Like fuck, then why are you delaying the demise, right? You might as well just rip off the band-aid, right, and enjoy the rest of your life. Like, why the fuck do you still like? There's no point. It's hopeless, right? Yeah, but you know, I get both sides of it. I get both sides of it, you know.
Matters in the individual level. So what I'm saying to you is, we're at a interesting moment in history where the future of the Republic of the United States is reliant upon people in tough times saying, fuck you, we're not going to do what you're saying. And that feels like a weird moment to quit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've been tough. You've been tough for a decade. You've been fighting people for a fucking decade. You've been doing all this crazy shit for a fucking decade. How is this any different than 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? It's the same shit.
I think it's not the same shit though, right? It's probably a lot more shit and then significantly more isolated, I think.
But did we not see this coming though? Is this not?
I feel like I did. I don't think it feels like nobody else really thought it was a thing, though. So here we are, right? People still don't think it's as bad as it is. I think
I've been screaming into the wind, to friends and family in 16, and I've been screaming into the wind since 20. So no, you're not alone. You're not the only person who saw this coming.
Yeah. I guess. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay. Well, I mean that's truth be told, that's the main thing. So I think everybody always knew. I think I knew this. I think I might have said as much back in 22. You didn't need to interact with smaller creators. I think I thanked you for that in 22. You didn't need to interact with smaller people. You didn't need to talk to anybody. You didn't need to debate. You could go into the Fortress arc. You could do your React Andy bullshit. You could collect your fucking $200 for passing go, and you could fuck off into the wind with your millions of dollars. You didn't choose to do that. Okay? You chose a different path. Now, maybe you chose that path for selfish reasons, but you were still arguing the right thing.
I mean, I will say, like, Destiny didn't have to give me any attention. That's for sure. So I will give him that.
Which I think is arguing for the Republic of the United States.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Yeah. So it got hard, but the mission is the same. So if the mission is you, then you're gonna say, this got too hard. I'm not interested anymore. Fuck this. I'm gonna fuck off with my millions. I'm gonna settle my suit, or not settle my suit. I'm gonna try to get my suit dismissed, and then I'm gonna retire, and y'all can all fucking eat each other alive, which is an option. The other option is say, the mission is more important than me. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. I'll keep it in mind, okay?
I'll do it.
All right. Well, that's realistically the main point that I wanted to make. So, is there anything else we should discuss?
Not that I can think of. How's Warhammer going?
I mean, pretty good.
Oh, and this is where I started watching, right?
Shit, politics is going good. I had an unbelievable week.
Wow.
Unbelievable week.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting how, like, when you're having the best time, I mean, when you're having the best time, you should pull up the people who are having the worst time, right? I mean, realistically speaking. Yeah, I always think that equivalent exchange like that, not equivalent exchange, but it's like, oh yeah, when one of us is down, we just help the person who's down, right? I mean, it's good.
That's kind of dark, but okay.
No, it's super dark. But the irony is, one of the most fraught political moments in recent American memory was one of the most popular and lucrative weeks of my life.
Jesus.
I know. It's fucked up. It's ironic, but it's true. I think that people, when things are relatively tame, I think they like crazy voices. I think when things are fucking insane, they look for sane voices. And I think I got rewarded for being a sane voice this past week.
That's fair.
How many, is this politics stuff blowing up right now? It might...
Yeah. So, so, I mean, shout out to my community. My community has been insanely supportive. They've been incredible. So, I had one of the best political commentary weeks I've ever had in my entire life. I also had a decent Warhammer week. And, yeah, that's another thing, too. All right, yeah, if you retire or whatever, then, I mean, I can get you into Warhammer. You know, we can spend up that retirement money on plastic crack cocaine. That's one way to spend your time.
Based? Okay.
Yeah. And then you will have time for Space Marine too, right?
Bro.
So, you know, you won't have an excuse not to play video games with your friends.
Or maybe we could play Helldivers. I heard that's a...
Helldivers is great. I'll play Helldivers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I think that a lot of people stand to profit, including me, if you continue. I think a lot of people stand to profit, including me, stand to profit if you leave.
I stand to profit if he leaves, okay? And it's really as simple as that.
So
but that's more of a silver lining, right? Because I do care about politics. So obviously I don't want Destiny to go. But like, it's just like, I don't know.
Kind of incumbent upon you, in my opinion, to decide what matters most.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
All right, brother. Well, you take it easy. We'll talk soon. DM me if you need anything, and I hope you have a good night.
I love you, babe.
Love you too. Don't do anything fucking stupid.
I try not to. Every day.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of a guy blowtorching a wasp's nest several months ago.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think you're gonna retire, because I think you are like emotionally, mentally incapable of not blowtorching the wasp nest. So, I actually, if I had to bet, I'll bet you $100 that you don't retire.
Well, I mean, I never retire. I just want to play video games, okay?
Okay, I bet you $100 that you play video games for 2 weeks, and then you're like, I'm tired of being a fucking pussy. I'm gonna get back in.
If he leaves, you lose 1 revenue of drama. Yeah, sure, but like my political commentary isn't half bad. Like it isn't the worst thing ever. And I'm sure people in this space will still like do fucking Piers Morgan panels. As long as Piers Morgan panels exist, I'll continue to do relatively fine. I mean, the thing is sure, yeah, then I'll miss out on one very, very easy source of revenue. I'll miss out on one very, very easy. And for the record, I mean, I just want to say for the record, I mean, if he does leave, it is bad for me in the sense of like, you know, I've been defending him this entire time. It would fucking suck if he fucking left. I mean, that's a fucking blemish on my fucking public defending, my semi-public defending shit, right? I don't know. It's just, what can I do? But like if a client, like for example, if a client gives up and then just like gives the suit, like fucking lawsuit to like the other person, like what can I do, right? Like there's nothing else I can do.
The fight.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Okay?
All right. Don't make me lose that bet.
Okay. I love you, buddy.
Yeah, love you too. Bye.
So dramatic. Oh god. Okay, the thing in the water is like fucking impossible, right? That thing seemed like it had like 100 million HP. This guy's not impossible.
Yeah, it's sprung. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh. Billie Jean, but every instrument is a spring door stopper? What? Alright. God, I want some clams right now. I want to eat clam. That's what I want. I want to eat clams, okay? God, there's nothing that would feel better than a bunch of clams. Shit. Okay. He'll be quoting tomorrow. I know, right? You just haven't reached that part yet. Oh my god. True. But can Destiny do it before midterms? Don't know. Jesus Christ. Could he really stay away? I don't know. But you know, you know how it is, right? Life goes on. Life goes on and all that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Still doing peers today? There's not enough time. Like we have like right now it's 12:21 a.m. I need to edit. Oh yeah, you're right. This is a good angle. Yeah, look at this. Dude, this is fucking dope ass angle right here. True. Notice how there's nothing on this side of the room? Because, be honest, you want to keep slopping? Maybe if I had an editor. I still need an editor. But I just don't think I'm earning enough right now from video views to have an editor. I just don't think so. Like to make the videos that I want made or whatever. It's less claustrophobic. It's not very claustrophobic. Because I do trust myself the most. You know? But I do need an editor. Someone, preferably someone with a history of editing. I don't know. Having some degree of I'll do it. Offer August 40%. I'll offer him 50% of my ad revenue, okay? 50. To pump out constant videos, okay? Wait, how much do I... But not the super chats. But not the super chats, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm keeping the super chats for myself, okay? That's my rates. That's my rates, okay? That's my rates. Yeah. Wait, how much do I even make from ad revenue? Oh, and YouTube Premium. And YouTube Premium. Okay, you get half of... Actually, no. Okay, I would say you get 45%. I think I'll probably settle with 45%. At least hire someone for thumbnails? No, what the fuck? I'm not paying $20 per thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Hell no. You seem bummed up about this? Yeah, of course I'm bummed out. Just, yeah. Of course I'm sad. I'm a sad boyo. He might take it. He's getting 40% of 0 right now. Dude. Snagging August from Destiny is diabolical. Okay, that is actually diabolical. That's diabolical. Nah, Foodshops thumbnails fire. Oh, well, not everyone agrees with you, okay? I reuse assets a lot. I don't think D is fine, but I think he will be. He just needs a break. Look, I stand to profit. I stand to profit from I stand to profit from Destiny's sadness, technically, right? If Destiny is not getting canceled, I probably wouldn't have a streaming career. So I'm not exactly the good guy, okay? What if I look directly at the camera again? Do you think people would be scared? Okay, sorry. D just needs to play C block. He will want to kill himself soon enough and go back to politics. I'm scared.
More shall gather. More shall enter the fray.
Jose, thank you so much for tier 1, buddy. Thank you. You're terrifying. Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
Just a drink. A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Face.
Face. Thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that. Do you know the camera? Do you know the camera angle that every single other streamer uses? Hold on, I'm gonna use it right now. Like don't they do this? Like this is the Destiny way of doing things, right? This is the Destiny angle. You can see so much fucking space here. And I look high definition as fuck because everything is like minimized. But yeah. Remember the early fans when you reach famous status? I don't even know like how long I'll do content creation. Just mean because like everything that I'm currently running on is like temporary, right? Like for example, I'm running on I'm doing content creation. I'm doing content creation off of Destiny's court case, but once that thing is over, then who knows? I'm doing content creation based off of being a Destiny orbiter, but if he ever quits, then who knows? I could be doing politics, but there's much more there's a lot of other people that you would rather listen to for politics for better analysis, and I can't give the best analysis, right? So like yeah, there's a lot of reasons why you know, this entire thing is not exactly like the most permanent whatsoever. It's just I just don't know. I just don't know, okay? Sorry. Destiny is about to give up. What do you do? Nothing. If he quits, chances are he already made up his mind. If he doesn't quit, then chances are he's already made up his mind. Like, either way, it just doesn't really feel like you can yeah. I think he's experiencing loneliness, okay? Life is temporary, true. I'm just here for the Scooby-Doo ascot. It's not an ascot. Oh my god. It's a having an existential moment? Yeah, kind of. Like, need to find yourself an oiler or two. Or I can do a no scarf stream. Yeah. Then his react slot time? Maybe. Hmm. Okay, well, it was intended positive. No, I know it was. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, who am I gonna raid into? All right. Dude, I listen. I'm just glad I formed this community before I died. Okay, all right. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that you know, my project of a great community has been fulfilled. Having a successful content creator, even for more than a month or two, has been fulfilled as well. Okay, that's like several things off of my bucket list. Okay, yeah. Practice of commentary will benefit you, sure. I've actually felt that kind of black pill. Don't worry, we'll be black pill together. Okay, we'll be black pill together. The community is peak though. The community is peak, and the career is peak. Okay, like I would still, like, if I could choose to make content creation work, I would 100% choose to continue to make content creation work. Yeah, like I would always choose that to be the case. But you know what this is likely going to be? This is likely going to be like Lonerbox announcing that he doesn't want to do content creation anymore, and he still does content creation almost every day. So it's like I don't fucking know, dude. Zip Zip might count. Sure, give the career to Zip Zip. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, we're invading. Who are we even invading? Who is Unga Bunga? Who is this person? I need to know who I'm invading. Okay, we're invading this. We're invading this person. Also, by the way, I just want to say it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that you guys are no, I'm not too mental. No, listen, I'm good. I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy these days, okay? But like I just want to say like it's the loyalty that you guys have shown me specifically is phenomenal. Like the fact that my stream crashes and more than 100 people come back, even though it's on a new fucking link instantly this late at night, is insane. Like that's unhinged, unhinged levels of support. Okay, so that's very epic and awesome, and yeah, really, that's good shit. Okay, that's good shit. Yeah, no, I mean, I do appreciate, I really appreciate what I have right now. I do. Like seriously, double community, W community. Yeah. Okay, we're invading this RuneScape person. I'm not going to be invading anyone on Kick at the very least. We would all backstab you. You better, okay? Anyway, I'll love you guys forever. I'll never forget you guys ever. You guys are like literally the best. And I'll catch you guys like tomorrow, okay? All right. Bye. See ya. Make sure to say hi. Bye. Bye. Miss you guys. Bye. Bye. Okay.